Well, the NFC is looking better than ever. 5 teams that, no doubt, if they're in the AFC, they're getting a bye. And we'll start off with Dallas at number 5. I mean, this roster, they need to do more with this roster. Jason Garrett, he's not a bad coach, but he's not a great coach. And he's not even a good coach. He's an okay coach who should be getting so much more out of this roster because, I mean, holy fuck. Name me a position other than maybe at safety where they aren't at least a B plus or an A. They are loaded everywhere. Offensive line, defensive line, corners, wide receivers, running backs. Holy fuck, they've got everything you could ask for. Their linebackers, holy fuck. But, I feel like they just need to be motivated. You saw what happened when Doug Peterson guaranteed that win. They did not like that. And you catch them on a Sunday Night Football where they're up 14-0 like that, it's game over because Zeke is going to eat. All right? People say, oh, this is Zeke's offense. It's not Zeke's offense. They have a lot of pieces on this offense, but this offense works best when Zeke is getting fed, right? So, Dallas at 5. At number 4, you probably weren't expecting this. The Minnesota Vikings. Ever since everyone turned on Kirk Cousins, this guy turned into Peyton Manning. Holy fuck. I'm pretty sure it's 10 touchdowns, 1 pick, passer rating of 130 the last 3 games. I know it's not great opponents, but they're really getting back into that NFC North conversation, and I seriously doubt he'll play this well or even half this well for the rest of the year, but hey, right now they're at number 4, and these next 3, these are the Super Bowl contenders. These are the teams getting... 2 of these are going to get buys, I can guarantee that. And, I'll start off with the San Francisco 49ers. I just need to see a little more from them to put them higher on this list, but they play the Packers and Saints. If you couldn't guess, those are the next 2 teams, but they play both the Packers and the Saints, so they will determine their own fate whether or not they get a bye or not. And I mean, there's not much to not like about this team other than maybe Jimmy G right now, but hey, torn ACLs take time. It took Deshaun Watson a few games last year to get back to his normal self. Same thing with Carson Wentz, so I fully expect Jimmy G to be back to his normal self very soon here, and they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Holy fuck. And the next 2, these are really the creme de la creme when it comes to the NFC. The Packers and Saints, I mean, the Saints have one thing on their mind, and that's Miami in February. That's the only thing they're thinking about for the rest of the year. Can you imagine going through those 2 losses that they just went through in the playoffs back to back, knowing that Drew Brees is getting older and Drew Brees gets hurt, and all of a sudden you go 4-0 so far without him, and Drew Brees getting hurt might be the best thing to happen because if you remember, he kind of fell off at the end of last year, but he's going to be in mid-season form in the playoffs, and if they play in the Superdome, no one's beating them. No one. No, they are... I can't believe how good this team is without Drew Brees, and you add Drew Brees into this mix, I know, Teddy Bridgewater has been great, but he's not fucking Drew Brees. And I don't care how good he's been. He's not even half of Drew Brees. So when he gets back, this Saints team, they are... Oh, man. It's between them and Green Bay to get that 1 seed and to get to Miami. And Green Bay, same thing goes for them. Aaron Rodgers has not had a team this good in his career. It's as simple as that. Aaron Rodgers has not had a team this good in his career. And look what he's doing with it. He's going to... I just hope one of these guys play Brady because we need a Breeze Brady or we need a Rodgers Brady. That's what we need, right? Or a Jimmy G Brady. Holy fuck. The storylines, they're going to be great this year.